We are live. Hooray! Hello, everybody. We are the Mad Scientists. I'm Mad Frankie, and over there's my friend Violet, who is my Igor. It means she's the intelligent one that knows what we're doing. Hopefully, somebody better.
I have to think about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, yeah. You didn't know that you were going to be the one with all the brain cells.
Oh, well, after last night, I'm not sure either one of us have any.
Yeah, well, I think somebody's got the rest of mine. I don't know where they've gone. Right, well, today it is Greens Week because I'm sort of galloping madly after Froyle, and she's done greens weeks and weeks ago, and I'm just catching up. I spend most of my time just playing and making lovely papers, or what I hope will be lovely papers. So today we're going to do this this piece here, and this is what I've been doing. It's not quite covered yet, but you can see where the flappy bit is, where I'm going to put the swatches in here, and then we're going to use the colours we've been making all over this bit. So I've just got to trim this. I mean, I know it's white, and I'm sorry about that. I've just got to trim this so that I've got the corners.
You could take me off camera.
Oh, I don't have to. I could leave you on. This is not going down well with Violet. Hang on, I'm just cutting. Can I just finish this cutting?
All right, you can cut.
You could say what you're doing, and then by the time you finish doing that, you finish cutting.
No,
probably.
I've been video editing all morning, so I don't have a project on the table right now. So, no, I'm just here to take notes and entertain the masses.
Oh, that's the good one. Yes, good idea. They need it.
Yeah.
So
no tap dancing. The legs are tired.
Okie dokie. So let's go solo. There we are, and I'll lift this up so that it's out of my way somewhat. Hopefully, putting the cable out of the way as well. Hopefully, there. Now, can you see what I'm doing? Just a bit.
Get your finger out of the way.
Yes, I know it was over the camera. Sorry. So I've used 2 sheets of white card A3, and I've covered this, and this. So I've only got those 2 little strips to finish off with. That one and that one. But then I've got to do this side, unless I'm using something that doesn't need to be so, I mean, if I'm using tissue, I'll need to cover that as well.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I'll take a piece from there. Let me just make a little mark.
Oh, Lori.
Thing for making a mark.
Lori Pink Girly is here. Pink Girly. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Frankie.
Hiya. Good to see you. Or hear from you. Or know that you're there. Something like that. It's difficult when you're not looking at the chat and you're busy trying to cut something.
Well,
but thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy it.
Lori, I'm Violet CMT. You know me from the Art of Streams. I'm her spokesperson when she's thinking over there. Hi, Angel 58764.
We've decided that she's Violet is the guardian of the brain cell.
No. Well, that's why your brain cells aren't working if you think that.
Why do you think I think you're the guardian?
Hi, Lori.
Who else did you say just popped in?
There's Angel. She says, hi, Fran. And I don't recognize her. Angel 58764. So she's in New York.
Hi, Angel.
So hello.
We'll be hopefully have a bit of time for some gel plating later, but at the moment I'm just using up the previous lot, and I'm just making somewhere to put them because hopefully the join will be covered over. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yes. There we are. And I'm using Fabri-Tac glue to glue all this down.
What you're doing, so I can tell everyone, is what you're doing is creating a swatch book. And this is just basically one page of the book.
Yep, one section, page, whatever.
Yeah, that would be the better term. And today it will be greens. And later, when she has less gluey hands, she'll probably pull out the ones that she's already done to show everyone.
Yep, I tidied them yesterday.
Oh, good.
Wow, I actually tidied something.
Does that mean you don't know where they are now?
No, it means I do know where they are. Well, it should mean I do know where they are. Of course, this is me we're talking about, so maybe I don't.
Yeah. Hello, Ann Lauber.
Hello, Anne.
So nice to see you here.
Right, I'm just snippety off that bit.
And there's our Mariah. Oh, I have a gift.
Hi, Mariah.
I have a gift for Mariah coming down the road. It's a video thingy. Well, you'll see later. Maybe. We'll see.
A video thingy.
A video clip that I created.
Oh, that one you were telling me about?
Yep. It just needs your okay, and you can do what you want with it.
I'll have a look at it when this is done. When we finish the stream, I'll have a look.
Well, when I have it uploaded, because I have to leave here and upload it to your page. Oh, they are in the car. Brad is with her, so they're on the go again. Hi, Brad.
Oh. Hi, Brad.
And that means that Patricia is home with Izzy. Do I have that?
Because Patricia could be in the back with Izzy. Depends on whether it's a family outing or they go on shopping or something. What you doing, Mariah?
She and Brad are in the car necking. I don't want
to do that. You know what happened last time.
Yeah, I don't want to know anymore. No need to divulge details.
Right, now that's the last bit of that. Just going to snip it off, make it look a bit neater, just a bit. Because any joins are going to be hidden by any collage anyway. There we are. That's for the next piece. And then there's this little bit here. Snippety. Oh, it could be easier doing it this way. Snip it off there.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. There we are. Now, that is the first bit. It will fold. And this unfolds.
Hello. So from PM Artist Studio. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Hello. I just like to say that.
Greens. Here's me greens. Grab the greens. I made a pile of them. I've also got some oranges, but I don't really want to do oranges just yet. So I'll bring out the greens. I have got the sort of bluey greens as well. Just bring one of those. So that's, you could call that turquoise if you wanted to. It's got some green in the background, but greens.
We had fun the other night. Oh, Penka's here. Hi, Penka.
Hi, Penka.
I always say Penka, but I know you have a name. I'm just not remembering it. She says, I have some time before my grandson comes home. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing that time with us.
Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Hope you enjoy it. So this is sort of green gold on here. It looks like gold, but it is a bit of green gold. You can see it is in places. This is my tomatoes, but 2 of my tomatoes stencils. And then we've got the lines. I like the lines. And this is trilobites, but you can't really see them there, so I'm not sure about that one.
Hi,
Oh, that's rather a nice colour. Huh?
Michelle Mixed Media. Hello.
Oh, hello, Miss Michelle Mixed Media. Hello. So I've got some paler stuff here. And of course, I've got sort of more turquoisey things. I love this one. I really love that one.
I love that one.
That's my mark making one as well. So that used image transfer, laser transfer.
Hi, Julie. So good to see you.
There we are. Hi, Julie. Is that Julie from Australia?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Hi, Australian Julia.
Oh, Mariah, I already put the link in, so now there'll be a duplicate. Feel free to delete, remove, whatever. I wasn't sure you were available today.
There we go.
Look at that.
So I've also got these. I like these because they're on their own on the tissue, so they should melt in quite well, the way the trilobites did on the first piece. If you remember the way that did. See the way this sort of melded into the background? You don't really see the tissue, you really just see the image. So that should be good. So that's a good one. I like that because of the lines. I do like the lines. And that one, so we'll have that one. We'll put that aside for now. And that's a bit dark, but you never know. You never know. Yeah. Maybe not. Oh, yes, I like that. And I love that one. That one's particularly good. I like it a lot. So we'll put those over there. And here's some more turtles. I do like the turtles. Mm-hmm. I'm not so sure about those trilobites. They look a bit isolated with that white. So I'll have to do some more with that, I think. This I love. Love, love, love. This is using the Painty Circles stencil I made. And it's using, I think it's ordinary turquoise over the gold. I think. We'd have to look back at the stream that I did that in. But it came out really, really good.
Yes.
Love that one. This is a nice bright one, but it's got a lot of copper in it. And it may be a little overpowering. I don't know about that one. That's a possibility.
I like that.
This is nice. I like this.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I just like that one.
Okay,
I'm not sure about the beetles. Some nice beetles. Oh, I love this one. I really love this one. There's nothing on that one, really. I mean, there is, but you can barely see it. So, I mean, it's just a little circle. So maybe not. This I quite like because it's sort of sketchy.
Yep. I see a face.
But I've already got the other beetles there, but I like that. That's the turquoise blue. It says it is, but it looks very blue to me. But
yeah, I don't see that one.
I like that one. We're going very turquoise this time, I think.
Actually, the one with the turtles, to me, the blue pops more than the green, so I would save that for a blue.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you could be right. We've got green turtles anyway, so yes.
Fran is working on a swatch book for green colors today. So she's done other colors in the past, and here in a bit she'll show you. So right now she's
blue
possible collage paper from Prince.
That's the turquoise blue, I think. I like it, but maybe it's a bit blue.
A bit blue, yeah.
Again, that's very green. I like that.
I like that.
That could be good.
There's blue.
There's a blue, but it's got green trilobites in the middle, but maybe not. I like that, but it's a bit isolated. So we're left with, let's move those out of the way.
Hi,
Keep your
Sharon.
hand.
I'm so glad you made it. I know you're busy.
Sharon, hiya.
I'm Sharon, Sharon. I shouldn't sing. That's probably copyright. Duh. I remembered a song about Sharon, spelled differently, obviously, and I told Sharon about it, and it became an earworm for her.
Dear me.
Yeah,
I do like that. I do like
like
that
that
very
one.
much.
The turtles, the
Uh,
only thing with the turtles is I'm trying to figure out how you would tear those for collage
mm,
and keep.
yeah, well, that's a reason to that I would put on. I don't know about that, but that I would put on like in the
Now,
middle of
that
something,
I
or on there or something like that.
yeah.
So I do like that one. This is very pale, but it might be good to put turtles onto, or trilobites even.
Or trilobites.
Yeah, in fact, I could cut the trilobites out and put them on like that. Because they're sort of slanty. They don't really go so well with that. Should I use that, do you think? I quite like that.
I do like that. I mean, I think there's pieces there that you'll like that you could use.
Yeah, I quite like this bit with the stripe in it,
Yeah.
actually. I have got some more colours I got today. Let me just show you.
Mariah, Julie wants to know, did you see her post that her package arrived? And if anyone wants to know the song I'm referring to, I think I could say the name. It's a song by Jim Stafford, who did I Don't Like Spiders and Snakes, but he did one called I Ain't Sharon Sharon, and it's really funny, really cute.
So I've got another gold. I'm always buying golds. And more Payne's Grey, because I use a lot of Payne's Grey. And metallic brown, which is just another way of saying copper. But this one, metallic green, I think that's a good one, that. I mean, I think I could put some of that next to the metallic blue across there,
What
I
brand,
reckon.
what brand of paint is that? It says
That's
Graduate.
a Dalerowny Graduate Acrylic.
Oh, okay.
It's the better quality Dalerowny ones. The number's peeling off. I thought that was just a bit of sellotape, but it's the number peeling off. I mustn't have that happen. So that could be something. And I could paste it in and then put the colour on with a brayer. You know, like dip it in some paint and then brayer it on. Or even do it in stripes. I think that might work. And I could go back and use some more of the blue as well, because it's going to look slightly different with the blue and the green. I think that might work quite well. Well, that's metallic green though, so it could be opaque. Of course, this is one where they don't actually tell you how opaque it is. I'd need to test that out then, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is, Julie. You should see. Whenever she pulls it out to do, she goes over stencils with it so she can be more precise of where she's applying the paint. Really cool.
So let me pop that back up there for now. And cut a piece of this, I think.
Before you do that, did you want
Yeah.
to show a couple or three of the other swatch books so everyone knows the direction you're going with this?
Well, here's the one of the dividers I did earlier, one of the first ones I did. And here's a section that was going through that because it's yellows. So there's the yellow. And it's got yellow prints inside on tissue, which is where you need to back it with card so that it doesn't, so you get the proper colour.
Yeah.
So that I haven't done with this one yet. And then there was the red one. This one.
Which is my
Red.
favorite.
There we go. So that has got it on all sides. So, but I still want to have a go with doing something with this. So what I was going to do was cut out card ones and then colour them, stick them on. But I don't know. I'm still thinking about that.
Well, you could run. Just a thought. I'm not as good at this as you are, but couldn't you run some distressed ink or something over them to kind of grunge them up a bit?
Could definitely do. That's another possibility. Or just spray them.
Oh,
In fact, when you cut them out, when I cut these out of card, I'm left with the surround. So I could use the surround as a mask and then spray through to just colour that.
Yeah.
That is a possibility. Definitely a possibility. And I've got some lovely sprays here. I've got some Seth Apter Rusty Saffron, which I'm dying to use. And I love his tea and coffee. And actually, this doesn't look like much. It's called Morning Mist. But it's a lovely deep bluey grey. It's gorgeous. Really lovely. So I might have a go with that. I'm going to go with this one here, I think. So I'm going to cut this end off. So I've got a level piece to begin with. Levelish. I'm just cutting it any old where.
So are you going to use, what color was the first one? The first bottle of ink, Mariah? That was Seth Apter's, I forgot what you said.
Rusty Saffron.
Rusty Saffron.
That one. It's lovely. It's really lovely. Now somewhere is the Raya sheet that I sprayed, but I'll have a look for that later. Just let me get on and do a bit of this first.
Ah, Julie.
I'm thinking to put that down full like that.
Still has cheery eyes.
Then I can put other things on top. Who's got teary eyes?
Julie. She just woke up. She's yawning so much her eyes are watering.
Oh.
Watching you through a blur, through a watery blur.
Well, I usually wake up in the morning and I'm so dry that there's no way there's a tear anywhere in sight.
And Mariah would like to know also, where do you get your sprays?
Well, you can get them from Seth Apter direct, I'm sure, and there's lots of places you can get the Seth Apter ones from. Amazon do some, but there's other places in the US you can get them. But personally, I get these from places like Amelia's, because that's a UK craft shop, and Country View Crafts, or it might be Crafts Country View, one of those. It's either View Country Crafts or Country View Crafts. One of those. I can never remember which way around it is. But there's a couple of others. I think Simon Says is one in the USA, I think. So I'm going to pop this on like that. Just full. And then we'll add other stuff on the top. Then if something shows through, I don't have to worry about putting a little bit on.
Yeah. Okay, Lori Paint Girly says, I'm totally lost, may need coffee. I'll tell you what, Lori, I'll recap. She's making a swatch book, and today's book is greens. And right now,
I haven't done the green swatches.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing the collage over the top.
Right.
Of the section. I'm calling it a section because it's a bit stiff to be called a page. I will probably do some pages as well, and I'm going to put just swatches on the cover. So the cover is going to be just the colours with possibly the name inked in underneath, but no description. Here is where the description goes of how something was mixed, what it was mixed from, or what it's called and where it comes from, the maker's name, you know, like Amsterdam or Golden or Dalarowny, depending on what brand of paint it might be.
Right. You just...
Sorry to interrupt you.
Don't worry about it, Laura. You just hang around, relax, and it'll get exciting here in a bit, I'm sure.
Eventually.
If it was anything like last night.
Glue, watching glue dry. Glue's drying so fast.
Yeah, there you go.
Super dry, super glue. It's not super glue, it's just Fabri-Tac. So if you want to know, it's Fabri-Tac. I want to put it that way up.
Oh, swatches of paint. This is swatches of paint. She just happened to show the sprays because she wandered off and thought that she's not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking of using the sprays on here, you see, or also what the thing I'm using it on. What did I say? Oh yes, on this. Yeah. I was going to cut some more of these, but out of card, and then use the piece that's left over to mask out everything else, and then spray on here. So it doesn't look so starkly white, you see. And that's the red week that we did. So that's that stuck down now. Sticks down quite nice and quick. And then I'll just cut that out.
So the reason for introducing the spray comment was because of that little thing she wants to repair. Not what she's doing today. Can be confusing. It's not
really repair. It's just that I find the white a bit glaring. That's all.
I do too. It's stark. It's just jumps.
It is a little bit in your face, isn't it? So I wanted to subdue it a bit by blending it in a bit more.
Takes your eyes away from the rest of the piece.
Yeah. I wouldn't be at all surprised if my camera isn't sort of zotting out of focus with all this white here.
I'm not seeing it, so I hope it's okay for everyone else.
There we are. So that piece done. I just want a piece of tissue because there's a bit of glue trying to seep out. It'd be better if it didn't. There, now we've got that. So that's that piece done. Now, what this is going to happen is I'm going to put other things on top. So I like this. I could put that there, but that's going to be covered by other things, so I don't think so. I could put some of that there, and maybe some there. I'm thinking about that one. But this is what I want to use. Where's it gone? Hello, there we are. So I've got that. I want to use a bit of that. I like that. It will subdue some of the writing, so you'll still see some of it. But I'm thinking to tear out pieces and use a piece here, use a piece there. And I also want to use the turtle. Some turtles. Cut out some turtles and put those on like that. See?
I like that.
Might even put some on the white, you know. So I don't know. I'm thinking about that bit. But here's another one I want to use of circles. I really like that one with all the cellular shapes. That's from using green gold, the Golden's green gold. This one, in fact. There we are. And it's lovely. I must get some more of that when I've got a chance. I use that quite a bit. So I'm going to take a bit of this and I'm going to just tear it round.
So this is kind of an ideal for anyone who wants to know what to do with painty papers. This is one idea to make a swatch or card or page.
Yeah, or cover a journal. You put a cover journal page. This is kind of like a journal because I wanted something that I could look at my swatches and go, oh yes, that's what that color does with that. You know, so it's not quite so you know, looking for all the little pieces, because I do my swatches on pieces like this, like you saw in this one on here. You see, I do my swatches like that so I can see them, and I've got the information there. But finding this is difficult when it's on something that size, but if it's on the thing this size, I can find it. And if I put them all together and make a whole book of it, it's going to be much easier to do, much easier to find, and I can put a cover on it and find it that way as well. So
plus you have all the examples on the gel prints of how you use the colors. Julie says this is making me Froil. Froil influences Fran a lot. She really does. And Froil and Devin and Robin McClendon really influenced Fran.
And Patricia Klein Carmichael, of course.
I mean, you're related to them. think you're like her British clone or something. Your minds are so similar. Well, let's do this and let's make that. And no, we don't like that. And
Having difficulty getting ready. What you should do with this is what Froyle does, which is use a
white,
wet paintbrush.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't got a wet paintbrush handy because I didn't think about that.
Michelle,
should have.
You and watch Yates Makes. Yes. I do watch that one. I don't know if Fran does. I don't know that I've ever.
I have seen a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Not very many, I must admit. He seems to barge off on completely different directions. I like that. That's nice. Right, I'm going to start sticking down.
Okay.
Okay, start sticking.
And what do you use? Just go back to the Fabri-Tac, even with the tissue paper?
Oh, yeah, just everything.
Oh, okay. It doesn't bleed through.
Well, I don't know. Hasn't yet. I just use the Fabri-Tac, and it's worked so far, so, you know. I mean, I can even put it on the actual.
Well, and that's the white tissue paper. I probably would.
Wet strength one. On the black, I'd be a lot more careful.
Right, exactly. The black, everything bleeds through, but it comes through so pretty. So Mariah said she reached out to Yates, and he wasn't very receptive. So no, I do not watch him. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you get that impression with some people. I like Froyle. I have fun watching Froyle. She keeps me. The way she presents, well, it's not just entertained. It's the way she presents that keeps it in my mind.
Yeah.
Helps me, remember
she
it.
She screams a lot. She does.
And I love watching Robin, but sometimes she goes too fast for me. It's probably just my brain processing. I like that.
And I turn that round and put it the other way, but that seemed to be a good idea to me. So now it's stuck down. I can't change it now. Might leave a bit of a gap. I mean, we want some of this to show through, don't we?
Yeah, not just paper, but yeah.
Yep, I want some of it. So I'm going to put the glue on the actual tissue, and I can put it wherever I fancy.
So, Fran, am I talking okay today? Do you enjoy the way my voice is going today? Ha, 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 ha.
Very funny. I was just moaning about some bloke that, his voice was so boring. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's very helpful and gives a lot of information and that, but oh man, it's like he had one tune of 4 notes and his voice kept using the same 4 on every single sentence. And it was like, what are you doing? Driving me at the wall.
It's almost robotic. Yeah.
Yep, it did give that impression. It really did.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa C, little sister. Sister Spitfire.
Hiya, Teresa.
That's my sweet Teresa.
So, if I'm going to use one of these, should I use the biggie? I like the biggie. Or shall I use a littly? I think I'll use a littly.
There you go.
Got to start tearing somewhere. And try not to tear the turtle.
I don't know if a wet paintbrush would work well on that.
Yeah, that's true. With it being wet strength, that is a thought.
Oh,
so I'm just trying to hold a bit.
I had sent Fran a link to a video of a guy that was showing mixing paints, and he had absolutely no personality in his voice, just none whatsoever, and it was annoying.
Did you actually watch him all the way through, or just a little bit of it before you told me about it?
I went through it pretty quickly. I got excited when I saw the Muller, but yeah, I went through it pretty quickly, and I did see the deer, but
yeah, the
your
deer were okay.
yeah, your reaction to the deer twice just cracked me up. Russ is
Yeah,
Russ
but I mean, it was like, what are these deer doing here? What are they doing? Why, deer? Not the deer again. You know.
yeah, it was paint mixing tutorial. Why were deer even? But it had to do with chlorophyll and nature and
He
toxicity. And
did not explain it very well.
yeah, he had no
Okay, he did not explain
analysis.
it at all. Just plonked some deer fighting over orange. I got distracted by the deer, actually. I was waiting to see if that little one was going to get any more. Another way you can do it if you're having some problems with a straight edge. It's just twinkly cut like that, and there we are. That would go anywhere now.
Caroline says, "I love the turtles. The turtles are Fran's own stencil, and I like them too. Those are trilobites. Those are Fran's homemade stencils."
All right, we'll put a nice little turtle down.
And Russ was an instigator. He said when I came on today with you that I should only talk like that guy, and I'm like, oh, she threatened to bop me on the head through the screen. He's like, she can't really do that, right? Yeah, but
I could try.
I take threats very seriously. So yeah, no, just tease you a little bit and move on. Yeah.
I just want to grab some tissue because I seem to have lost the piece I was using before. It's only over here. Not going far.
That's what I said. She just keeps grabbing for the Fabri-Tac, and it's like it's wet tissue paper, so it kind of repels the wet. It doesn't.
It's wet strength, isn't it? So that's good for jelly printing, but then you've got to take into account that when you're using it in other places. But that's okay. I'm going to use some more. I think I might have a bit of that. I might add one of those, I think. I'm going to cut it this time. I like this particular one. Just wiggly cutting it. I mean, you could do that with some wiggly scissors if you wanted to, but just wiggle, wiggle, and I'm going to get a nice shape. Then I can sort of wiggle slowly and a little bit and cut off that white edge that I'm not so keen on. There we go. So there we are. That's quite good, isn't it? I quite like that.
Fantabulous.
So, and before I stick that down, I want to see what else I was going to use. I was thinking of some trilobites, wasn't I? Thinking of cutting those out, like
that.
Or more like this sort of thing. Because you can see where the wibbly is, where I cut the stencil, so to try to make it a bit more interesting. So there's that. I can do the same thing with this.
Mariah says, Fran, like where this is going.
I'm going to cut it like that. Thank you, Mariah.
They are. Julie says they look like fossils. That's exactly what they are.
Yep. I did use. I had a fossil. I still got it somewhere. Of a trilobite, much more, about sort of the size of a walnut, roundabout. And it's the same sort of shape. But then I went and added some decoration to various areas. I mean, I enhanced the eyes a bit, and I put some spots here. And on this one, there's just a few spots and lots of little spots around the eyes. And on another one, there's no spots there. So I've got 3 types. I quite like that. Yes, I think I like that. But what else am I going to do? I was going to do that. I could put that over the top a bit. What about this? I've got that funny shape there. I do like that funny shape. Maybe I could do something with that as well.
Hi, Lisa.
That would help with the white a bit, I think. Maybe I could do that on there. And I quite like this, but I want a bit of it in here and a bit of it over here, I think. Yes, I think so. So maybe I just want a bit of it there, I think.
No, she doesn't sell them. These are Swatch books just for her personal use.
I might. I have been thinking about it, but I've been a bit busy lately. Thinking of doing it on a Facebook page, maybe.
Lisa Mingus just joined us. Say hello.
Hiya, Lisa. Hiya.
There you go.
Thinking of that for there.
I was looking at that thinking, why not cut bits and pieces and just throw them down on there? But I kind of like that instead. I do like that.
I think that might work quite well. I like that. I like that. Let's go with that. So this can go down first. I must get some more Fabri-Tac. This is my last bottle. Going to be in a lot of trouble if I get down with nothing.
So I think Carol was asking, do you sell the stencils?
Well, as I say, I was thinking of it, but I don't at the moment. I mean, I cut them out of Tyvek.
Tyvek.
I cut them out of Tyvek, not Yupo, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So mine are a little thinner than P&M's.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you have any of Raya's PM Artist Studio stencils, you'll know that they're cut out of Yupo, which is fantastic. But Fran, for her own personal use, she's just cutting them out of Tyvek.
Yep. Tyvek has a similar kind of material because it's a man-made material.
Like a polyfiber.
Yeah. Sorry about the coughing. I seem to be in another coughing stage.
Julie says the turtle one would sell like hotcakes, and then she says, oh, it's raining. It's raining in Australia.
Penka, it does sometimes, otherwise it wouldn't be green.
Penka wants to know what kind of glue. It's Fabri-Tac.
Yep. Glue. I'll show you the front of the bottle in just a sec.
She has been gluing a lot this morning, or this afternoon. Julie wants to know, is the glue fumes getting to your throat?
No, it's just, tell me it's acid reflux.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it all day and I wasn't gluing all day, so.
No, and you had it the other day too.
I've had it for about a year, two years maybe. So I think that might go there. I think so.
If you need to mute to go have a good cough.
Okay. I will in a minute.
Okay. All right. Don't hold it in.
My eyes are watering mad.
Hold it in. It backs up and you get ugly.
You need to talk to people.
I'm talking.
Keep going. Don't stop. I like that one. That's good.
Can you have some milk? That usually helps. Yeah, Fabri-Tac by Beacon. There you go, Penka.
Milk? Did you say milk?
Julie says, can you have some milk? That usually helps. I don't know that it's ulcers. Does that help ulcers? But this is they keep telling her this is more like acid reflux, which they can't track down the source.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back in a sec. You talk to him for a minute. I'm just going to go and make a
I have to enter. Oh, she's left me here by myself to entertain the masses, and I am not doing tap dancing, and I'm not singing. So you get me all by myself, just wondering what to talk about. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. A pat on the back. Yeah, I've thought of that, Sharon. Nothing seems to help so far. It comes and goes, and I worry about her. But she was coughing like this the other day, and she had no glue. She hadn't been anywhere near the glue. So I know it's not the glue, or not that time it wasn't. No pressure, no pressure.
That's better. I'm feeling much better. I can breathe again. Lovely. So I'm quite happy with how that's gone. Are we still live? I haven't sort of cable or anything.
No, I ran out of ideas. I've been video editing all morning. My brain is like mush. Just call me Spuds.
Do you know what I haven't got? I haven't actually done the swatches. So I shall have to do some swatches to stick down. I know what colours I'm going to be doing it with.
Well, that'll be exciting.
Definitely the green gold. Not that one, because I've only just bought that one, so it can't be that one. But I could do something else with that and then add it. I quite fancy this for the outside. Isn't that? Because it's a different green. Or maybe for the other side. That's a thought. Maybe for the other side. We've got all this expanse to deal with.
There you go, Mariah. There's a media platform. Get you on TikTok.
Hey, guess what this is?
Well, okay, go ahead. Then I'll tell you what I'm going to read. Go ahead. I like that one.
This is rice paper.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm going to tear this across and put it on at both edges. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, what are you going to say about Anne?
What have I been working on, Caroline? I've been editing video that Fran and I had a play date the other night, and I've been editing. When we do it at night, we get kind of goofy and personal, so I have to edit the video. So that's what I've been working on this morning. And then Anne says, I coughed like that for more than a year in hospital, and then treated by a respiratory specialist. Primary care doctor sent me to a gastroenterologist. They discovered that my stomach was paralyzed. That caused reflux, which caused cough.
Yeah.
I could see
well, I've got the acid reflux bit. I'm just trimming the edges here that didn't print because the plate stopped. So, pop those off.
I hope you're better.
So do I. It sounds awful.
That.
Right, I'm going to pop that piece there. I might cut that a little bit more. I'm not sure. Or maybe just... I like that mappy bit there, though. I might just tear it a bit more. I don't know.
Oh, I like it like that. Lori says that her cough was 2 years of coughing, and her reflux was from sinuses.
Oh. Well, I've got a deviated septum. So I've been told. Whether that's got anything to do with anything, I have no idea.
Just a septum? Nothing else is deviated? Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Now then. Do you want to be naughty?
No. No. I'll be good. I'll be good.
You can't be good. You've
I
never managed it yet.
be good. Depends. Define good.
Gooder than me.
Well, it depends. How much wine do we have?
Well, I could go get the bottle. No problem.
Yes, you could. Unfortunately, whenever you do that, I don't get any. We haven't figured out how to do
Oh, oh. I'll send you a voucher.
that. Anne says, I have to eat rather oddly and almost no fat in food. The eat rather oddly, I'm picturing you like sitting sideways with one leg up over your neck, and isn't that eating
Yeah.
oddly while you eat oddly? Hmm.
I don't think I could survive if I had to stop eating fat
Yeah,
because I can't eat carbohydrates, so I'm kind of stuck.
I'm weird, Anne.
Yes, it's official. She's got a badge. Now then, I've got to get rid of that for a
It
start.
sounded simple to you, Anne. You should have seen it in my head. Lisa says, my mother-in-law had a similar problem, and warm waters seemed to interrupt her cough. Fran drinks tea. I know she drinks tea, but most of the time we forget about it and it goes cold before she can finish it. So,
Yeah, I do drink a lot of tea though through the day. Yeah, I'm going to put that down there. I might just tease this a little bit more to make it look a bit less regular. I don't want to get rid of all of it. Just want to make it look less better.
yeah, I'll
Like
be
that.
joining Sharon on Saturday again, and she'll post about, she's going to talk about the type of media to use on the gel plate with her inks. I think that's what she's meaning. Do I have that right, Sharon? One of the things you'll talk about. That's right. There you go.
I'm just going to put that down so I know where I am. Now, I have some tissue. Now I need it for this. Now, I thought I was going to sort of collapse in the bank. I was coughing so badly. But luckily, it was while he was away doing photocopying, so I was very discreet. You do feel as if everybody's watching you when you're coughing in the middle of a COVID pandemic.
Exactly. Even just sniffing.
Yeah, you always think people are going to be looking at you going, what have you got?
Yeah.
Are you deadly? Go away.
We're in allergy season and all of that here. Everything's starting to blossom and bloom. So of course we've got allergies.
Yeah, that does not help.
And
I had a day and a half. I had a day and a half of coughing and sneezing, which is something I've not normally had all the time. So that was quite worrying because you think, sneezing? Why? But it was when just after the lawn had been cut and with all the blooms coming out, you know.
Yep.
So it was pretty obvious what it was
That
all
rice
about.
paper lays down nicely, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? It really does feel good laying it down. It lays really nicely.
Yep, Sharon, it's a good way to clear your bubble. Start sneezing or coughing or sniffing. There you go.
That's nice. It really does feel good. It really does feel nice. Laid down. So now, I'm going to put a bit of this down. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Anybody? Anybody figure out what I'm thinking? Because I'd quite like to know.
Well, I'll tell you, this is what I see. I don't know what you see because I don't know what you're gonna put on the outside of those tabs. Okay.
The outside, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, the outside, because inside is going to go these when I've got the swatches on them.
Now,
Like
I wasn't finished.
There'll be a little bit in the middle of something. So it'll sort of probably be whatever's here will go across the middle as well.
There you go.
But here, here I like to do something different on these pieces. I like to put the same thing that side as that side, but not necessarily in exactly the same color. Like if you look at this one, I have here circles. They're slightly different reds. That's a different red to this one.
Top. There you
see them now?
Yep.
This is a darker red to this one. And on the other one, you can see that these two are both this sort of stencil, but they're different colors. I mean, that's the reverse of that, almost. So I like to do that kind of repetition.
But I was thinking of, okay.
Probably have to gel plate something to have something to do that with.
Right. So I was thinking, whatever you do on the top, the outside of the closure, decorate that, and then take your little piece over there and cut that out and cut it in half and put half on one and half on the other so that when you close it, it looks whole. Does that make sense?
Like that. Like that.
Well, close enough. But, and cut it in the middle so that when you open your book, one piece of
there,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I did on the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And they join up when you close it.
And I want to use some of this. I definitely want to use some of this because I adore this so much. So I think I'll use a piece of that there.
Caroline wants to know, is the base you're using purchased or did you make it? Neither, Caroline. It's actually,
it was free from Amazon.
It was
Amazon packaging. It's like you get your books and your little single tube of something in. You know.
Packing material from an order from Amazon. Exactly, Michelle.
So I can't do another section until I get another one, you know. That one actually I cut before I realized what I was doing. I had that and I think I cut it off this piece, in fact. Maybe not. Might have done, might not, but I did those two at the same time. And then when I got to the next one, the red one, I didn't cut it. I just opened it out and there it was. All I did was I trimmed off this side to remove the jiggy jaggy bit from where you tear, you know, you go tear when you want to open your parcel because it comes like that and it folds over and your whatever it is in there.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it is. So I want to use some of this.
So you
and
have
I like that.
Patricia motto that you can't throw it away until you save it first.
Exactly. So I've saved it and then I didn't throw it away. I used it.
Yeah, there you go. So when you get stuff, save it. Don't throw it away because you never know.
And I want to put a piece of that there.
Well, just cut out the white part, the white squirrely part. It looks like a keyhole almost.
Huh? What? Oh, that. Yes. No, wait a minute. I wanted to put some of that in the middle. So I could use that. Oh, I see what you mean. Use that as a keyhole. Yeah, I see. Well, I want to get a piece of that.
Yes, she does, Julie.
What I really want is another sheet of this, so I've got more. I think we might have to go and do a bit of, a little bit of gel plating, in order to get some more sheets.
Oh no, another late night play date with Fran. Oh no.
I think we could do that, because I want some more of this. And this was done with the laser prints. Because I did loads of laser prints from P&M.
Right. Yeah.
And at the same time, I did laser prints of my own twiddly widdly doodles.
Yep.
And that's the result. And I used the dark, really dark turquoise, which I think is around here someplace. It would be nice if it was, because then I could use it again.
Oh, I know.
These
I get boring bubble wrap mailers and ugly little boxes. Nothing, no major packaging. I get the giant bubble pillows, whatever they're called, air pillows. That's what I get for packing. And it's like they're useless because they don't retain the air.
Didn't somebody say you could actually ask Amazon to send you things in more recyclable stuff? It's not that one.
Oh, you can do that?
I think so. You'll say, can you please send stuff in cardboard packaging? I think.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't like you to say that.
They want them to Amazon needs to learn they can't throw it away until they save it first, and then they'll send it to us.
So can they please save the planet so that we can have the option of throwing it away later? It's not in there. Where is it? I need to find that. It'll be in one of these because I've been playing here, you see. So let me remove these unused pieces.
And what are you looking for again?
Huh?
What are you looking for again?
Tube of paint. And I have here, down there, a nice little 12 by 12 boxy.
So are you going to do a gel plate? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just moving things out of the way.
Well, I know
So
fussy about the camera, so you bumped the camera and we're now seeing more of your head and shirt than you prefer. I know.
Let me move those two as well. Look at this. Just look at this. Look at it. You see that? What is a pink thing doing in my studio? What is that doing in my studio? How did that get there? It's an invader. It's come from somewhere else.
Permanent. You were using that permanent maroon. You got a little carried away. It was late. We were laughing.
Well, we laughed too much and I went a bit crazy. Just let me move some of these. I've got to find that one if I want to make that again. So there's light gold. Would that be light gold, would you think? I think it is. I think that's light gold, isn't it? I think that's light gold. So we've got that one. We need to get... That's too pale. That's turquoise blue. It's not right. What's that? Oh, that's the Prussian Blue Hue. It wouldn't be that one, would it? Would it?
Well, what you just said, it's a laser print. So you put it down with Prussian blue.
You reckon that's Prussian blue?
Pretty much that's what
you be right.
I'm using to do a laser print because we found it to be the best color.
Yeah, you could be absolutely right. Thank
but
you.
When you jiggle that, it looks like there's a yellow overtone in there, and I'm not sure if I'm seeing it.
Oh, that's the gold. What's this one? That's indigo.
No, it was Prussian blue, and it's as close as you're going to get. I mean, it might be a
Look.
Periodically.
Unless it was Prussian Blue Hue.
All the boxes I get or the bubble mailer is. I just got a tube of Amsterdam Payne's Gray delivered today. It's a tube like she's holding in her hand, and the package was like 12 by 14. I'm like, really? You could fold it in half, fold it in half again, and then it would fit. It didn't need that much extra.
What is that, you know? Permanent blue violet. It's dark enough. Maybe get away with that. Oh, look. There's the phthalo turquoise. And it's definitely not that, is it? Is it that?
Nope. I'm going to
No,
tell
I
you.
don't think so either. I think it's like you say, yeah.
It's Prussian blue. That's what you used. Yep. We went off once and tried to use something else, and it was like, nope, that doesn't work. Stick with the Prussian blue. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Some other things did work, but not as well as Prussian blue.
Yep.
I can't find the new tube of Prussian blue.
The other one.
I think I'm going to have to use the blue hue. Well, the indigo would work. Not happy with the indigo.
Let's see, Mariah agrees with me. Prussian blue. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because it gets buried. So why would a different color?
Sorry, can't help it.
She's sorry. She can't help it. We forgive her. I don't know. I know you have a new tube of Prussian blue, but I have no clue where it is. It should be in the blue bin if you have a blue bin. Back to watching and listening.
Yeah, I do have a blue bin. I've got one round here with some black in it.
I need to go to Grand's house and help her get organized. She's so disorganized.
Yep, I'm disorganized. But I've got one of those.
I'll tell you
what I'm looking for.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Nice print. The other night,
gonna have enough of that.
The other side of her desk, she cleared an area on the other side of her desk that she was so excited. Look at my desk. It's all cleared and there's room to play. And I looked around and there's all kinds of things on the floor.
Everywhere else. Yeah.
So they went from the desk to the floor.
Paint grey. So we're going to have to use the very last little bit in the end of here because I can't find the new one. Might just be enough. Let's have a go. So we put down
together.
We put down this with a brayer. Brayer.
Yeah.
Oops, I got two brayers stuck together. Oops.
Do you have a rub-off sheet?
Yeah, that's the one that says walnut. I was mucking about with my brown paint ink.
And you know what I noticed watching Patricia play the other day? Was that yesterday? That was yesterday. She was brayering and she wasn't rubbing off a lot. She was leaving it on there. She was just putting her brayer down, not rubbing off. And I keep telling you to do that if you want the really good skins. Oh, you've got enough paint there.
This one's pretty thick by now, this one.
There you go. You've got enough. That'll do it. And the laser print is one of your own if anybody is wondering where she's from. It's one she
yeah. And I've got this on one of the sheets that it comes with because then I can turn it over, you see. No more walnut.
That's a lot of...
I've wasted a lot of that, haven't I? Yeah. Uh-huh. That's the trouble with not being sure if you've got enough. what you've actually got is too much. Oops. I got a brayer off sheet with a hole in it. That's better. That's much better.
Exactly, Julie. The brayer sticks to the paper if you have too much paint left on it. And you know what? I end up setting my brayer down and forgetting to turn it over so it doesn't stick. I drive myself nuts. It's a short trip, but I do it.
There we go. Wait, let's see where it's come off.
I was trying to figure out the other day. Patricia and Mariah were talking about they did an LP and it kept giving even as old as it was. And I wanted to ask Mariah, does that mean like you printed some laser prints and it was like they sat around for extended period of time, like days or weeks or months, and then when you did use them, they were so good? Is that what you meant by that?
Just going to get another sheet to go over the top. Yeah. To gather up the edges.
Yeah, and I don't like to do that, Julie, because I always scraping the paint off. I'm always concerned that I'm going to go too far. And okay, right.
I think that was too much paint.
Yeah, and gouge the brayer or whatever.
That was too much paint. I didn't like that. Needed less paint than that.
Well, you might have a pull there.
Well, I need to find another one of those to do another one.
Let that dry.
Yeah. And one more. I can pull that off with a thin sheet, see what happens. Oh, no point leaving it behind when I've just found it.
Oh, and didn't you have a question yesterday that you wanted to ask today, or did you ask it in the group?
Has Patricia got permanent maroon? Because it's lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Yep. And we have a video. We have a video that will be listing soon. A recorded video that will be listing soon where you use that. That's what I'm working on now. Pretty sure.
That's with P&M stencils that came.
Stencils, yes. Hi, Dina.
So, yeah. I'm going to put the gold on here and pull it anyway, but I don't think I've got enough.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to make a suggestion.
Go on.
Get a piece of cardstock or tissue paper or something, and that border that's pretty heavy with paint. Why don't you see what you can pull off with that so it doesn't interfere with your, the excess paint, so it doesn't interfere with your pull.
Well, it's a bit late for that now. It'll be dry.
I wasn't sure. It still looked wet to me. For the LP that kept giving, that was my question.
I got some.
See?
I got quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
To get on your. There you go. You can go all the way around with that. Just don't touch the middle. Anytime you do excess like that, you could easily clean up that way instead of trying to brayer it off.
Yeah. Well, I saw somebody doing that, putting down the sheet of paper and trying to lift it off, and if it doesn't lift off, that means it's dry. I thought that's a bit risky.
Right. I wouldn't do it in the print itself. I wouldn't trust myself.
No.
So Mariah's answer to my question is it was one that was used more than once already. It had layers on it. That interests me right there. But you can tell when it will still give. The layers have to dry. You can turn the LP and see that there is a sheen to it. Those will typically leave or take up more pattern. Okay.
Not convinced with that one. I don't think it's going to give too well. And I'm getting hemmed in again. I've only done one print. I'm hemmed in already. Right, I'm going to put some gold on here.
Okay. So you can turn the laser print, see that there's a sheen to it.
That one.
No, it did. That part, no, Mariah, it didn't make sense to me. Yeah, maybe in a tomorrow's. See, Thursday's thoughts. I gave you Thursday thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about that because I have the laser printer and I like to play with that. So don't put on too much.
Too late.
Too late.
Too late. But this is metallic and it spreads out a lot better.
And you don't have to do the whole plate, just the area where the print is. I'm just saying.
I do that.
I know. Habit. Your arm is moving. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you. Show and tell is sometimes so much easier on my brain. Unless it's something like Anne was describing with her leg over her neck and while I was describing. But anyway, yeah. In this case, show and tell would be really good. Thursday Thoughts. Thursday Thoughts with PM Artist Studio. So the hope is that it turns out very similar to the other one.
No, it won't. It's too light. There's not enough of the print.
The other night you kept saying, I don't think it's going to come up, and they came up beautifully. So you don't know.
Well, I don't believe this one's going to be like that.
You don't know. You never know.
No, I don't know, but I don't believe it is.
I'm rubbing the stone and sending good vibes.
How long do we wait?
I don't know. Is it cooked yet? Is it burnt umber or raw umber?
It's not very much there, Umber.
Gosh darn it.
I need to leave it. I've got another plate. I've got another 6 plates.
Why don't you give it another shot with not so much paint?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That is what I was thinking. Let's go with the smaller one because the other one was a small one anyway, so it won't matter.
Right. He does not have permanent maroon. Well, let me tell you. You
need to think about permanent maroon next time Mariah is feeling generous.
Yes.
Does this ever happen? Don't know.
I'm getting a video together now, Patricia, where Fran and I had a play date, late night play date, and she used it, and it really was impressive.
I think I posted the results in Makers anyway. I sent them to Mariah. That was what I did.
Oh, that's right. You said you did because I was going to tease her with it, and
I teased her.
and you went too late.
Yeah.
No. Fran is not an enabler. Nope. Fran is an encourager.
Oh dear.
Not enable. Encourage. If you have trouble spelling that, just let me know and I'll type it out for you. Encourager.
Spell ENABLER. Right. Where's the other one? The second one ready.
Mariah says she thinks you posted some in Maker's group too.
Did I? Oh. Oh,
And she says, "You are P's biggest encourager." Oh, she incorrigible. Keep trying.
I have got to find the other tube of this because there is not much left.
We will be doing. We will have a demo doing it again on something.
Now this is going to work better. I can tell it is because we've got less of the colour.
Yes, that works. Incorrigible.
That is going to be a lot better. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be better. I know it is.
Yes. It's so hard sometimes when you're doing a live stream and you've got to move fast with all of this. It's like,
and you don't know where the rest of the laser prints are.
Yeah.
Because you had to do them twice and you might be picking up the ones that don't work.
Yep.
But I think these other ones that work, but well, the other one I did see a faint impression. Yeah. Hopefully. Hopey. Shall we go? Here we go. Yes, we've got it. Aha!
Success. And the crowd goes.
Which one? What?
Yay.
And the crowd goes wild. Woo! Hooray!
Oh my Lord. I think I've lost it. I think it is the paint fumes or the glue fumes. I don't know. Might not be, but it's
little
definitely
paint in the middle, but that is pretty good. And I think using that little amount there, I can use that afterwards as well. Look at that.
Oh, there is still.
Yeah. The other one was so dark you can't see anything. Too much. I'd like to have a go with this one. The Prussian Blue Hue, which is the Pabeo one. I don't know if it's quite so good. What was that?
So it's let that dry a little bit and then put some gold on it.
Yep.
Where's your super special dryer?
My super special dryer is down here. And it's got some super special indigo blue on it. Look at that. So, I'm sure the indigo blue would work, you know. And I'd like to try that one. Because that's a graduate acrylic. It should be a fair thing. Or Mariah the indigo.
Said, and I was looking at this when she pulled it, Mariah. So I was wondering that same thing. You were in my head. Mariah said, let that LP dry, the one you just set aside, the pull you just did, and you will most likely get another transfer from it.
Oh, what, putting more paint on?
Yep. Just as usual. Use it as usual. Unless I'm misunderstanding, just do as usual. There's still more toner on there to be pulled. Interesting.
Yes. So it felt okay before.
And,
don't put it on some of that.
And just that little moment that you saw that, Mariah, that she held it up before she put it aside, you saw something that tells you that it would work? Or are you just saying, why not give it a try?
Well, I could give it a try. I don't mind giving it a try.
Yeah. Like she says, just do it as usual. Just, you know, pretend like it's not been used. Okay. I'm going to have to play with that.
There we go.
I'm interested in that part because I love my laser printer and the way it prints out, and being able to do these laser prints now is just a bonus.
Here we go. Let us see what happens.
So the paint layers out, but there's enough there to create another resist. Okay. Okay. Well, Mad Frankie and I are gonna have a go at
Do
it.
another experiment. Hooray! You could just try something like dioxazine purple. It's really dark though. But you could also try something like permanent maroon. But I think I'd like to try either the Prussian Blue Hue or the Phthalo Turquoise. Just to see. Prussian Blue Hue could be a better bet.
She can't be convinced that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. She's got Mad Frankie scientist on the brain. She's got to try it. We shall see.
Why, do you think I should go back to the Prussian Blue just to see if it'll work first?
Yeah.
Can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to play with the other colors, use a fresh one. What do you think? Not enough.
That did not come up very well.
Why did it not come up very well?
Still on the plate. Didn't leave it long enough. Let's do another one. And put some more of this down. But you've got to let it dry first. Otherwise, the wetness from the previous layer will melt away some of the ink. And when you try putting more wet on, it just smears.
So let it dry a bit more. Put the gold on, put the paper down, and put it over there and go back to working on your swatch book.
Well, I could have a look at that one we set down. What did I do with it? That's over there. Hang on.
Y'all say ripen, and I always think mature. So Mariah says paint to paint, you will have to let it ripen so that the layers adhere to one another.
Yeah, didn't leave it long enough. Too anxious.
Patient.
Well, I got an interesting print, but there's nothing there. I mean, there's some nice sort of mappiness, but that's about it.
Nothing to write home about.
No, nothing to write home about. I could use another doodah though. Laser print.
Julie's got to get ready for work again. Oh, Julie. Oh. Yep. It's not that we like our own vocab. We're just what the voices in our head tell us.
I've got some of these new ones. I don't know that they're so good as good as the previous lot because they're a bit smeary. If you look, a bit smeary, but we can give it a go. I don't think that guy knew what he was doing. That printer.
No, he needed more points and tips from you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think I'm going to have to try a different color because I just can't get any more out of that one. The other tube of it is somewhere, but I don't know where. So let's try with this one just to see.
Julie, I worry about you and your legs because I know blood clots can develop and swelling, and the minor thing would be varicose veins, blood pooling in your legs, causing swelling. I wear compression stockings if I'm going to be sitting too long or even standing. My legs just can't handle it anymore, so I wear compression stockings. So this one you'll put on and leave on. Walk away.
Yeah. No, not this layer, but the next layer I will.
Oh, right. Exactly.
Because I'm trying to print this. But we'll use this. And I will take that bit off.
There you go. It wouldn't be on the other table, would it? The Prussian blue? You wouldn't have taken it over
No.
there? No.
No, because I don't keep the paints over there. I just don't.
Okay.
It's probably fallen off this table somewhere on the floor underneath. That's probably where it is.
So go ahead and put that all the way down and rub your paper.
Yeah.
Rub your print.
Oh, look at that. Colours came off. Oh.
No. No, I'm just kidding. Huh? I'm just kidding. I was just being a wiseacre.
I don't know if there's anything there. I don't know. I will leave that one to dry. I'll get another one out. The trouble is, when you start trying to reproduce something deliberately, it can be a bit dodgy. Just a bit impossible.
So
that's why it's called mono printing.
Yeah, my mind is going back to some of the laser prints that you've done, the ones that have worked when you did the first pull-off sheet. If you haven't cut them up or torn them up for collage, if they are still usable. The ones we know worked. And give them a second go, like Mariah said.
Yeah. Could do. Definitely could. Now, where's my other supporty thing?
Yeah, well, I can't find it. Does look nice. But Mariah's saying because it's an LP, a laser print, under certain circumstances, it could be reused, which I find very interesting.
So let's try that then. Not that one, but that one. One actually worked. I'm getting very blue.
You are. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's okay. It will be okay. It must be dry. Yes, right. The ones you reuse, they have to be completely dry first before you should reuse them. So
dry.
One would hope.
Yep, dry.
That's why I said one of the old ones that we know for fact worked, because that one didn't work out so well.
Oh, that one did.
Oh, that one did.
Okay. Well, we hope it did. I hope it will.
Okay, give her a go, Mariah says.
Right. Here's the one. Let's do it so that we've got part of that unused print as well, and we can see whether there's a difference. Tell me when to pull it.
If I were you, I would put it over there and let it set.
No, you have to pull it first. There is some markings on there. There is something. And not just at this side. There's some here too. There is something. Yeah. So we'll let that dry Put it aside and let it dry and bring back another plate.
Mariah says too much paint.
Well, there is on one side, but the other side I think is all right.
Yeah, we shall see. It was
Yeah,
just
because I can see a print on the other side.
And what color did you use to do that? The
The last one,
yeah.
that was the phthalo turquoise.
Okay.
Or phthalo deep green, I can't remember what they call it. Phthalo green. I'll show you in just a second. This one, phthalo turquoise.
Okay. So now when you put a little lighter
this one,
coat, a little lighter coat of paint and more would have shown. On this one, don't put as much gold down, I think.
why? You need to pull this up, so you need a bit of gold, don't you? It's the first coat that's got to be light, isn't it?
Okay.
Might not have had quite enough on here. Right.
Yep, exactly. Mariah says first coat light, second pull layer heavier.
Right, it's heavier. Whether it's heavy enough, we will find out in a bit. And I'm using card to pull it because I found that quite good on this one.
Yeah.
And on the original, that was card as well, that one.
So this one you'll want to set aside so the paint layer
So that it has a chance. Yeah, exactly.
so they can marry.
Go to the nursery to grow up.
And now what?
Now I'll have to open another plate because that other one isn't ready. This is plate number 3. Oh, that one's already out. 1, 2. Where's number 3? Not in there. I seem to be missing an entire plate. I think I might have to use a 12 by 14 if I can't find that. I've only got 2 of the 8 by 10s over there. I don't know where the other one's gone. No, we don't need them rushing in.
Was that Rufus?
No, that was me stepping on it. No, I don't want you in here. Off you go. Go away. Go on. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
He hurt his toy.
Yeah, off you go. Go on. Don't want him walking on things. Poor boy, banished. What a shame. I'll go for a biggie. Cool, there's electricity in here. Good old electric plate. You didn't know they came with electrified versions, did you?
No, I didn't.
Electric plate. Right. Now there's some more in that bag. I saw them.
Exactly, Mariah. It did. It made me jump too. Mariah is wearing a headset, so when you hit the squeaky toy, it went. It really was loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. See, I have got a few more of those in here. I think. I'm pretty sure I flipped through and there
Yeah,
was
not
some.
funny. No, not funny. I didn't laugh. It was funny. Not
Yes,
funny.
you did.
Well, my bad then.
I'm
That-
sorry. I apologize deeply and sincerely.
it wasn't done on purpose. It's okay.
No,
But
I
I
stepped
had
back.
to wear headsets for work, and I know I'm transcribing a doctor or a nurse or that's in an emergency room, and suddenly the sirens go off and the bells and whistles go off, and you hear blue code, blue code. Let me tell you what that will do to your eardrums. So if I
Yeah,
talk loud these days, it's because I don't hear very well.
yeah. Right, right. Well, I'll give another go with that nice colour because
Okay,
I am doing a greens week, so
good idea.
we will have another go.
So first layer is light, second layer is heavier. Did I do that right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Oh, especially if you have headphones on or earbuds in, Mariah. It's, yeah. I have a hearing deficiency. I can't hear bass tones well. They kind of blur together to me, but I can hear very high pitched, almost like
Oh,
dog ears. You know how dogs hear that high pitch?
have dog ears?
You're funny. Ha ha ha.
You must talk to Rufus more often.
I
Maybe you could understand him.
I try, but you keep, well, not like that. Dog ears, as in their hearing, is so astute.
Yeah. Keep forgetting. Got to do that again, haven't I? Let's have a fresh one because I'm about used up the other one. So I didn't cover the whole plate knowing I wasn't going to be using it all.
Yeah, I had to wear headphones. I can't wear earbuds because my ears won't tolerate those things in my ears. It just doesn't work. I had to wear padded headphones, and I usually had Bose padded headphones. And then my speakers are separate from my computer so that they're Bose speakers, and I can control the bass and treble.
There we go. Most of the background. Well then. Well, I've got something.
Got something.
I got something. Don't know what yet, but I got something.
You have any of PM Artist Studios prints, laser prints left?
Yeah, I got quite a few. Yeah. Might have a go with that next then. That might be a good idea.
Well, it won't
Because
match what you're trying
those
to
work
do.
perfectly well. Huh?
I know you're trying
What?
to do it to match the other one, so it won't match that, but at least you'll know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's drying quite nicely. There's a little bit there that isn't quite dry. But the rest of it is. Yes, I've got drawers full of P&M Artist Studio stencils. Absolutely drawers full. That was me again. Sorry.
Not as loud that time.
No, it's not that. That's the flames. I didn't know I was going to be doing laser printing, so I'm not prepared. If it's not in this drawer, I'm giving up. Aha! Found some.
Found it.
Found a whole sheaf of them. Lots and lots and lots. Typical, I should have looked in the top drawer first. There we go. Right. We're going to pull this one with gold and then I'll try with one of these.
Okay.
What shall we do? We've got some eyes. Got an arch. Oh, I want to do that one. I want to do that one. I adore that one.
Writing. Is that the one?
That's the one. Right, we'll pull this with the light gold.
So light, first one, heavier, the second one. So you don't need to brayer off.
Not so much, no.
Yeah.
Make sure I've only got one sheet.
Mariah is Batgirl. Will you let it ripen?
Yes, I'll let it ripen. Sorry. Go and get one of the others back. Okay. So I got this one. This one's got that phthalo turquoise on it. Should be nicely dry now. Just a minute, I want to move some of these brayer off sheets so I can get in. There we are.
Oh, Fran, do you know Craig and Snow with Adam?
Pardon?
Someone named Craig and Snow with Adam.
No,
No? Okay.
don't know that.
Well, he's here.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Now it's done. Oh, sorry. I was off looking for something.
Uh-huh.
He says, "Hi, Fran. When do you think you might do Halloween?"
I don't do Halloween. I just do whatever occurs to me. I don't even do Christmas.
Okay, now I'm seeing. Please remember to thumbs up and subscribe and share. If you don't, my cat will poo in your shoes. Okay. All right. You've got a cat. Mm.
It's more than I've got.
No, I don't. We don't do Halloween or Christmas or most holidays. We don't do it. It's just the two of us. So
We just do art. But,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if everybody else is doing Halloween, we're doing something else. That's how it works.
Yep. Oh, hi, Darcy.
Everybody else is doing Christmas. I'm doing summer. Although I don't actually do seasons either, really. So don't do that either. I'll do steampunk. I'll do steampunk. Like steampunk. Right, gotta leave that one.
We have a
Go get another one.
One of the ones you pull out of the box and set it up on your counter or whatever. It's already done. And I didn't even pull it out the last 3 years. Not since the pandemic, and then I got sick. So it's like, nah, it's just another day around here. Shovel snow.
I mean, you get snow at any time of year, really, don't you? In quite a lot of places. It's not limited to Christmas only.
Did he get texture? Sharon says FedEx came, and after I realized I was starting to smell like our coffee flinging Uncle Joe. I wonder if he even noticed the FedEx deliverer. Did he get that close? Because I smell like that some days, and I just use it to repel people.
Does it work?
Pretty much for the most part, yeah. I don't know if that's why, but yeah, I repel. That 6 foot distancing, I've been doing that all my life. It's like I love hugs. There's that, but it usually people I know.
Right, another new piece. There we go. Let's clean that up a bit. Right. And we leave that one. Yes, it's me just about to peel it up. No, we leave that one. These are the ones we're leaving.
Oh, good idea, Darcy. I'm multitasking. I'm sorry, Fran. I'm slipping here.
Oh, we've got one. We've got one. We've got one. Excitement builds. Yay! Come on, look at this. I've turned up the corner. Ready?
And Mariah had to leave. Oh.
Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Oh.
Gorgeous.
Look at the. Oh,
that's got the second layer underneath, and it's got the first layer as well. Yasutomo silver black ink. It's not though. It was originally, but not anymore. Oh, that is lovely.
That's
Oh,
not
there's a happy bunny now.
that's not the second pull of one, is it?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? That's
Or is it? No, no, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
no, I don't think
No, it isn't. No, we haven't done the second pull yet. That's still
oh,
out there waiting. This
okay.
is the second sheet with the phthalo green, I think, with this.
Okay, now bring the first one up, the one that you wanted to do the one you've already had done. No, not that
Sorry,
one. The other, yeah.
that one.
Oh wow.
You can see it's a different color,
Yeah.
not the same color. This is the Prussian blue with the light gold. This is the phthalo turquoise with the light gold.
Good job.
So it is quite different. I mean, it's the same sheet because it's got silver, black, same print, but you can see the difference.
Mm-hmm. I do too. Michelle says I love. Oh, you're getting all kinds of compliments. You got nice, you got gorgeousness, you got hearts, you've got beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm curious to see the second one, the replay. Darcy says, I just got my Prussian blue yesterday. Mine is on its way, Darcy. I broke down and ordered some. I spent. Gotta have
I'm being polite.
Kids, yes.
Sorry for the coffee.
Darcy says, I love how excited Fran got. She does. She gets excited. And this is, what is this again?
This
isn't that primary.
This, I haven't said what it is yet. It is, in fact, permanent maroon.
Permanent maroon. Mm-hmm. I love this color.
P hasn't got this color. Aren't I mean?
Yet. Yes, Darcy, it's permanent maroon. Yep. Is it open or heavy body?
Heavy body.
Everybody loves somebody. Oh, can't sing that.
Semic writing.
Okay. Okay, Julie, thank you for visiting with us. I hope you have
Bye-bye, Julie.
Good,
Thanks
easy
for coming. Just cleaning up the edges. It's only a little bit on that edge. But you want to lift a bit. You end up with some lovely sheets when you've got these sort of edgy bits. Sort of like almost like spraying off sheets using these, just a little bit here and there. It's quite interesting.
Definitely put it on your wish list, Darcy.
Right.
No, I can't sing because it's a copyright song. I can't sing.
Oh, lovely!
Again.
Much with the permanent maroon.
Interesting.
Think you might get a second one off that?
Yes. So keep
Maybe.
dandy because I want to know. Well, I'm going to do it myself.
I'm going to put this one over there.
I do too, Darcy. Love deep, dark, pigmented colors.
Let us have a look at this one. I can't remember what was on it because I've got a sheet of white card underneath. So I've got no idea. Let's see what this has got. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that is interesting.
Well,
It's got something.
Not quite what you were intending, but I see some marks.
Yeah, I see that. There's violet there.
Yep, that's your
There's some little
stencil.
zigzag lines. There's a little octopusy thing.
There's some
Yep,
numbers in the middle. Yep.
yep, yep. There's definitely something. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Now, this is another permanent maroon because I like permanent maroon. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, let's choose which one I'm going to do.
Yeah, because the one that you just did, you have to leave that set and dry. You can't reuse it until it's good and dry.
Yeah. I like this multi one, so I'm going to use that one. Works with permanent maroon. Mind you, I've used almost half a tube of this already, and I've barely had it that long. Getting more and more paint on here.
Yeah.
So I'm getting closer and closer to the edges.
Someone's Anne says just went to the mailbox and some sent me a bunch of dies. Secret admirer sent Anne some dies.
Oh, lovely. Lucky Anne. Are they dyes you like? That'd be even better.
Even better. Uh-oh.
Oh, funny lines.
I went to the mailbox today and got my Payne's Gray cane.
Lovely.
Yep, and tomorrow the Prussian Blue should come, including flowers and leaves. How convenient is that for May? Very convenient. Time to make
Lovely.
some TV cards or journal page.
Here, we're going to get a different colour on this one now. Just got to separate these pieces of paper, otherwise I'm going to not have prints. I'm just going to have stuck together paper. I mean, sticking together stencils is one thing, you can tear them apart, but sticking together paper is not so good, because when you tear them apart, it tears.
I watched Darcy's video the other day where she made a Frankincense stencil. I'm telling you, that was cool.
That was good. Yeah, I saw that.
Yep. Yep.
I have got a pot full of bits of Tyvek that I could make a Frankincense stencil out of. I really ought to. Some of them are so small. That's the trouble.
Patricia stopped in to make a comment. You have to hear this.
What? Go on then.
All right. I mixed Prussian blue with the violet. Oh.
Sorry. That's lovely. Go on. Yeah. She makes what with what?
Oh, okay. Where'd it go? I mixed Prussian blue with the violet oxide, and it was a lovely purple gray.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Mix something with violet oxide, purple.
Prussian blue.
Prussian blue and violet oxide. Oh, I must try that. Because I did a violet oxide with a fair bit of impasto to make a slightly transparent violet oxide, which was lovely. But yeah, I must have a go at that as well.
I got it, Darcy. In fact, right now my husband's watching the making of that movie. Where did you? Let's see. Her Frankincense stencil was awesome. I agree. I loved watching it. Her use that. Just stick them all down and glue them together. Get the bits together. Let's see. Inspired by P. Lisa Mingus, where did you find your Prussian blue? All right, let me see. Where did I get mine? Because I did know I went someplace and it was like out of stock. So where did
Jackson's? They're often out of stock. Or something out of stock at Jackson. Usually something I want.
let's see. Is that Prussian blue? Okay. No. You know what? I didn't get the Prussian blue. It was out of stock. I got naphtha red, burnt umber, burnt. Naples yellow, deep gold, and Payne's gray. And isn't the deep gold what you're using now?
No, I'm using light gold.
Oh, light gold. Okay. You use deep gold.
I did use a bit of the Aztec gold.
Oh.
I haven't tried the deep gold. I have got it.
Oh.
Got it on one half. Look at that. She was quite right. Mariah was right. Too much on one side. That's the side that showed. Yes. Well, it's not bad though. I quite like it.
Yeah, she has something to work with there. And it's the greens. It's okay, Sharon. Sharon's popping in and out doing chores. Gotta earn her keep.
Uh-huh. Well, there's the light gold. Where's my dark gold? There we are. Deep gold, it's called. Deep gold. I'm going to try that one. And I'm going to try.
Yesterday, Mariah was talking about Jerry's Artorama. So I went there and piled up a bunch of paints that they have a good sale on what did I tell you, friend? Was it Lucas Krill?
Yeah.
Go to the
sale. Did, yeah.
And they had, I thought, was a good sale on Lucas Krill. So just for comparison shopping, I piled up a bunch in my cart, and then I went to Amazon and piled up the same amount in my cart. And even with Prime, the better price was, even with Prime free shipping, the better price was from Jerry's Artorama, because anything $74.99 and under is a flat rate $9.99 shipping right now.
Lovely.
And I say right now because you never know.
Yeah.
And then anything over $75 is free shipping. And this is in the US. I don't know about UK. So
I don't think Jerry's Artorama exists over here.
Right. So if anyone, Mariah's right, Jerry's Artorama, go to up at the tabs at the top, look for sale and click on that, and you'll see Lucas Krill is on sale. Some good prices of colors.
See, that darker bit is just this color underneath. It's not the actual thing. Right. Let's have a go with this one. See if we can get another pull with it.
Another pull. Right, Darcy?
Yep. This time with dioxazine purple.
I love to go to Jackson's and Jerry's and Cheapo Joe's and look at the sale pages or the clearance, either of those, before I do anything, to see if there's, you never know.
Ooh, look at that. Lovely.
And that's a second.
Actually, look at this. You can see that there's still something resisting there. You can see it. Can you see that?
So you might get a third.
I might get a third. Yeah, you don't know.
Thank you, Mariah.
Thank you very much, Mariah. It's always good to have the expert about telling you what to do. Right, that can go away and dry, and I'll bring the other one back.
Appreciate it.
I certainly do.
I'll take a look. I'll take a look, Sharon. What is it? Michael's. Buy one, get one on their paint. All the open stock golden Amsterdam, Liquitex, and anything you could think of. I'll have to go over there and take a look. The Prussian Blue Standard Amsterdam is good, Darcy. It's GE. Good enough.
Well, let's see what we get with this.
Try to contain yourself.
Interesting. It's not exactly a wonderful print, but it is interesting. Look at all the lovely textures in here. Wow. Well, that's interesting. You can just see a little bit of the print, but not very much. I can see an O there and an O there and a triangle there.
I like the top right area, the whole corner. It looks like an explosion.
Yeah, pretty good. There. Almost like there's a fish going through. Weird.
Yes.
Right.
Well, actually, what she was looking, Patricia, she was looking for the laser print transfer, but that's all right. Happy coincidence.
I'll put this one down. He's cleaning, and I want to put the colour on the celebrating one. The first one. See if we get anything off that. Is that dry? Oh, that's bone dry. That's lovely. Lovely and dry, that one now. Right, so I can try the deep gold that I haven't yet tried. The Amsterdam.
So
I might save that to go with the dioxazine purple, actually, I think. I'll try this with the light gold.
So what's already down there is that permanent maroon.
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to reiterate.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, this isn't necessarily for the green swatch book, but
No, it isn't looking that way, is it? I mean, I just got carried away again, didn't I?
yes, you did. Yeah, you did. You went off. You just off.
Well,
you
we'll
went.
have to do a little play with the greens and finish it off.
So this coat should be heavier, and then
Yeah, but not quite that heavy.
And then let it marry.
Yeah, let it cure.
Yep.
Cure, bake, singe, mature, grow, whatever you want to call it.
Ripen.
Ripen, yeah. Paper.
Paper.
Paper. Definitely got 2 sheets there. Right, just want one.
See, Sharon's being the encourager now. Everybody go to go to Michael's and buy one, get one half off.
Well, if you give me the plane ticket.
Exactly. Well, and that's why, see, Sharon, magic happens when we get carried away. I can step in and tell her, don't you want to get back to your swatch book? But she's on a roll. You were on a roll the other day. It was fun. You can't harness creativity. You got to let it flow. Speaking of which, I found a picture of my toilet lid where I drew the frozen guy.
All right.
I'll post it at Makers if anyone's interested.
Well, Olaf.
Olaf. Yeah, that guy.
Right. Let's try this. The other maroon, permanent maroon I did with the light gold. I'm going to do this one with the deep gold. It is dry, isn't it? Yes, it is.
All these PM Artist Studio stencils?
No, these are PM Artist Studio laser prints.
Laser prints. Duh.
Different. Duh. We have lots of stencils too. This is one of my favorite stencils, that one.
And then the wavy lines.
Wriggly rails, isn't it?
Wriggly rails.
It's too much on there.
Oh, don't get me start singing. Now, don't push me, Sharon. I'll start singing. Don't do that. Ripley Railroad. I'm waiting for my paint order to be delivered because I've got my new stencils from PM Artist Studio, the Bloopy Loops and the Dragonflies set of 6, I believe, and I haven't used them yet. I'm waiting for my new paints. I'm not wasting crafty paints on those.
Where's a nice big sheet? Let me have a big sheet.
I'm waiting for the Amsterdams. Ripley Railroad is now available as a stencil. Yep, that's what's in my head.
Well, I thought it was coming with Patricia playing with it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to figure out how to attach some bits that were going wibble wobble, even more than they should be. By the way, does anybody know of any red metallic paint? And I do mean red metallic paint, not a red metallic paint that with the metallic goes pink. It's got to be red. So, does anybody know of one? A nice dark red, a nice strong scarlet or maroon. No, well, maybe not maroon. Scarlet or burgundy red. Proper red, not a pink at all. Sparkling. Right, we're going to leave that one to mature. We're going to get the other one and put some on that one, and then we should be able to get up the first one. Hopefully.
The only one that isn't a stencil is the brush circles. It just wouldn't work quite right as a stencil. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's the difficulty.
Yeah, and Sharon says she has coming.
And most towns have got a printer that can do laser prints for you if you can boot him up the backside enough to make sure he does it right.
Yeah, heavy on the black. All black and white.
All black. But try not to get it all smudged like that guy did to me on that one.
Yeah. Well, when I print mine, I showed you how I do it in Photoshop. I set it up. I go completely black and white, and then I tell it maximum black.
Yeah. I mean, this is not right, is it? I'll have a go with that in a bit, see how it does, but I'm not happy about it.
A red metallic, no pink. That's Sharon's
red. Yeah, if anybody hears of one, do let me know. I'd rather have a brand.
She says Deco Art one. That's a Deco Art is more of a crafty paint, I think.
Yeah, I'd rather have a slightly better quality paint, I think.
You never know.
With higher pigment. Yeah, but I mean, depends which one. Well, I've now trapped myself in here.
Yeah, but most of them are dry. You can shush them away.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I need a bit more of that off.
No, you got to leave that one heavy.
Yeah, but not that heavy.
Paper.
That's enough. That's enough. That's better. It was a bit too ripply.
It just adds character.
Yeah, if you say so. There we go. I mean, there's some quite nice. Where's the one I just got? Here, some quite nice metallic paints in the Dalarani Graduate Acrylic. So I was wondering what theirs like, but I've got a feeling that their red is probably going to be a bit on the pink side. In fact, there was a packet with about 6 paints in them, metallic paints, and one of them was said to be the red one, and it was definitely pink. So I'm not sure about that. That's why I was wondering. I mean, perhaps Golden could do one. If it's really good, I might go for that. Right, going to sit this one down and get the other one back.
I'm going to look into that, Sharon, the deco art one.
Ooh, we've got a pull. We've got a pull.
Oh,
We've got a nice pull coming. Here we go. Here we go. Tra-la-la. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's the, what the heck's that? That's the permanent maroon, isn't it? With the deep gold. And look at that. It's almost gone red.
wow.
Wow.
Just wow.
Just wow. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
All kinds of loves and wonderfuls and
That's a good one, that. Right, well, let's see what that other one's done.
yep,
I
figured that.
getting a bit difficult to get out.
Well done and wahoo from Patricia. Mhm.
Oh, that's sweet. That one's not ready. Not ready. I've just got to move that on the desk. That's why I shifted things off the desk. That's obvious. Because I wanted somewhere to put gel plates to mature. Because I didn't know it at the time when I was doing the tidying, but that's the result. Now,
What do you say? What do you say? What do we got? What do we got? Not so much.
oh, it is. It's lovely.
Look at that.
It's lovely. That's the deep gold, I think, isn't it? I don't think that's the light gold. Is it the deep gold? No, it's not the deep gold. Must be the light gold. Yeah, look at that. It's the light gold. And it's pulled up the last of that purple as well.
Yep.
Lovely.
Loverly. Darcy says loverly. I like that word.
I do like that one. Lovely. Well, I've got one more print and I can't pull it because it's definitely not ready. I just had a look at the corner.
Okay, well, just so you know, you're almost 2.5 hours in.
Perhaps I should stop because otherwise I'm going to run out of time on StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what, 3 hours last time? 2.5 hours this time?
Yeah.
It's getting high. You only get 20, and when I get near the end and I've got another couple of hours left, they say, you're getting really close to the end now. Woohoo, you're a streaming machine. Not many people do that. You don't know the rest of the crafters I know.
Lisa has to go. Thank you, Lisa. Have fun at your daughter's birthday.
Now, that was my first one. And I've now got... Bye-bye, Lisa. I've now got... I like that one. I do like that one. That goes nicely with that.
So this gel plate session started out, you just wanted a second print to go with that first one.
Yeah, I knew it was going to run away with me. Knew it. They do, don't they?
Yep. It's fun. Mariah has to go. She has to head out ordering piece and paint and work. Bye, Mariah. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Mariah. Thank you. Let me cut that out first. I'll see better when I cut it out.
Yeah, she used two different golds today, Anne. Anne says that gold is beautiful. She used the light gold and the deep gold.
Actually, I used 3 golds today.
Good.
I used the light gold and the deep gold and the Aztec gold as well, and that's the Arteza one.
Yeah,
So,
you
yeah. I only used the Aztec gold on one pull, and I can't remember which one it was, but I'll find it later. But yeah, I found it's really good, the Aztec one, actually. I mean, I don't have many of the Arteza ones. I think one of the only other ones I've got is Indian yellow and one of those beastly little pouches. But I like that. That's a lovely tube. It's 250ml, that one. I can recommend that one. I really like it. It works well. It's called Premium, that one. I don't know whether that means it's like their sort of graduate or professional range or something, but I do like that one.
Nice big tube.
Yes, exactly. 250ml is usually out of my reach in most of the paints I get.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones I just ordered were 125.
Yeah, that's usually about the tops for me. So that's the only one I've got in that size, in fact. Oh, except I've got this, the Studio Acrylics, which I just recently got, which is also 250. Oh, there you go. So
well,
that's the metallic green.
That's what I was looking at, Jerry's Artorama, the Lucas Krill, and I think it was Lucas Krill. The 125 was on sale for, some of the colors were on sale for $4.49. We're talking US, so I don't know how to convert it, or I do, but I can't do it in my head. And the 250 size was $6.69 or something like that. I think they were both at like a $2 off, which I thought was a pretty good cut. So, like I said, Jerry's Artorama, go to the sale page and find the Lucas Krill. That's a good paint. Okay, Sharon. Bye, Sharon. Penka's got to go too. Bye, Penka.
Bye, Penka. I'm just going to put that there like you suggested, I think. Where's the scissors gone? Scissors? Where are you? Anybody see where I put the scissors?
Nope.
Nope. Can't be that. Neither did I. Hello? Where's my scissors? Oh, there they are, right in front of me.
They're right there.
Right in front of me.
You. You got some really good choices of greens there.
This is quite good, this one.
Yeah.
I think that's the phthalo green. Trouble is, I really like that area. I'm going to have to cut it off here, though. I need to cut it out, don't I? Like you said, cut it out.
Well, and that's what I thought, kind of either a tear, a fussy tear, or a fussy cut.
No, I was thinking of fussy cutting it.
Yeah, and leave a little bit of the green, leave an outline.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then use this on one side and that on the other side.
Yeah.
That's that way up, I think.
You think? I kind of like the other end of that.
What's that end of it?
Well, it's rotated. I like the top part of that. I like the squiggly part. Yeah. Oh, maybe you don't want to bury it under that keyhole. I don't know. What do you think? I just think it kind of leads down into the other one.
Yeah, I think it does. I think you're right. Yeah, and I can still put the keyhole on top. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stick that on there, like that.
Aha. Thank you, Patricia. Just remember, the pastos in Lucas Krill is very dry and needs a bit of retarder and impasto to make it moister and more open. Good to know.
Well, I used it without, actually. I just used it as it was. I just tried it as a last layer to pull stuff up, and it worked fine. That's probably something to do with the high humidity we've got here. You wait till we get into summer and don't have any anymore. I'll be going, oh, but it worked earlier in the year. Yeah.
I had someone mention to me something about some paints called Grumbacher or something. So
Grumbacher, yeah, I've heard of them.
I went and
Can't
did a
hold
little
them.
research, and it was like they dry really fast.
Oh,
So it's like you definitely want to add retarder to that. I didn't go look at their colors or their pigments or anything like that. We were talking and she said Grumbacher, and I'm like, I've never heard of that one. Probably a student grade. I don't know.
depends where you are, really, doesn't it? What paints you come across.
Well, and what you want to do, and you never know. It might actually work for you.
Yeah.
Just be prepared for the possibilities. Like Patricia says, it's dry, it needs a bit of tartar, and impasto. That's nice.
There we go.
That's nice.
I'm going to have to snip that off. And in the meantime, I'm going to put that one. Yes, let's put it there. You if you put doing the gel plate stuff first, then you're much more relaxed doing this afterwards because it's much less fast driven
Right.
doing the gluing.
Kind of like
It's
a wind
more
down exercising.
Yeah, kind of like a wind down exercise, for to sort of loosen all them hugely used bits of muscle on the gel plate.
Ann Lauber asked Patricia if there were any colors she would recommend from Lucas, and Patricia says, I use the beige and alizarin crimson.
Uh-huh.
I think I saw the crimson. I don't remember seeing the beige in the sale, but I've looked at quite a bit of paint in the last few days. That's because Fran's encouraging me.
You can't blame me. That's not fair.
I didn't say enable. I said encourage.
I know exactly what you mean. I got my eye on you.
Well, I'm using my craft paints, but I'm not. I'm getting spoiled because I've done some with the Amsterdam set, and I get the results that I'm looking for with those. Good job.
Right, I'm going to cut now. Excuse me with the white bits.
So I've prioritized to order some paint, and yeah, that's real close up, Fran.
Sorry, I'm just trying to cut it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I've prioritized on my wish list and brought paints to the forefront. I've got to get a better selection of paints so I can see the things that I want.
Still got some nice pieces.
Yes, we do.
And now then. So it gets a bit more difficult. Yes, it's very difficult, this bit.
On those little folds.
I'm trying to cut them sort of upside down, holding the... I might stick that down there, actually.
Not bad.
Cut that a bit more. Don't like that edge. And where's my knife? There we are. See, I could stick that down. That would still work as the hinge.
Yep, you could. You don't even have to cut it.
We don't have to cut it anymore, no.
Right.
Oops. Don't do that. Sorry. Just blinded you with a piece of cardboard. Do the same with that piece. Still got to cut this corner off. Although I could. Maybe. Cut that corner off. I could stick those down like that. What do you think? Is it getting a bit too sort of silly?
Let me see. I like it. I like it, Fran.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't done the inside, so you're not getting the full effect of
Yeah.
it.
That needs a bit more snipping off there.
Yep, a little bit. And I wondered if you wanted to go ahead and say your goodbyes to everyone.
Yeah, I can say goodbye. I can leave me merrily cutting bits of card.
Yep.
Because I'm going to keep on cutting bits of card no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's about as far as we can go with this, just at the moment. If you ladies and gentlemen are happy, and even if you're not, I think we're going to say goodbye. So let me bring back my friend Violet.
Thank
Hello.
you everyone for joining us today.
Thank you, everybody. Anne, Patricia, Penka, everybody.
Mariah,
Mariah,
Darcy, Lisa, Anne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I missed anyone,
everybody,
bye.
everybody for coming. And Maxine.
And Maxine.
Bye. 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 Bye.